What up, guys? Today, I was outside today, and Donald Trump and Joe Biden told me to give him time. I would be over the disability department as a CEO, but some people is not gonna like change. They're not gonna like things that the way we do things in our country and in our American country. And God wants this change. Everybody on Instagram say welcome to the team, from employees to customers, the feedback. We are going to do something that's going to change everybody and make everybody happy. Why not spread good? But one thing, when certain things are not working out in society, for instance, schools or in an area where people are not willing to let you grow, in a college and racism between colleges with disability and all of these things, you got to find. I grew up in challenging class, but I always had regular class. I was going to colleges, going to job sites. I was going to different things, or I had to deal with EPI racism. I had to deal when they had Mexican and black. I had to deal with Sprouts. I had went an interview with Sprouts when I was a teen. I had to deal with Albertsons. But that didn't stop. I kept going. On my first year, I was going to job fairs, going to colleges. But one thing, when something's not working in that area, you have to be able to find different techniques and different things. And let me tell you, I never really had a problem with Walmart. That when I first met Russell, Russell was like Hubert. Everybody leave him alone. He's money. He was real confidence in me. My second and third brick Russell. But when you're dealing with different managers' behavior and you're dealing with different things, how can we make a difference? Me watching Fat Joe um, documentary and his kid having autism and he wanted to give up his kid. And I watched Trader True and his kids, it made me want to fight for something that's more. But let me tell you something. This is about education. I can't deal with a mom that don't understand and wants some of the things to go the same way and not understand it. I can't deal with that. But let me tell you, this is about growth. I told the gang members, this ain't no beef with you. I need New York to hear me, and I need everybody to hear me. This is about something that need to be addressed. When I was on live, I'm talking to people in Chicago in 2019, and I was in Atlanta. We were talking about how Social Security treat people, and it has some people that agree with me in different states. We're talking about things that's going on in our society. They want war, but they don't understand why they have war. They don't understand what they're fighting for. And that's the thing. Dallas, Yellow Breezy, nah, man, like, he got his own problem with these kids, but we'll give a black and white and they kids to fight for something where their parents don't know how to treat certain individuals in a way that we need to be treated, in the business. But I'm not going to let that concept of her keep doing things in the concept of it. This is bigger than her and bigger than what she can't understand. And that's the concept of what I'm trying to direct right now. I'm out in the hospital, and the police told me to stand out there for a little bit to just have a breather. And we had a great talk when it comes to family behavior and not doing that where I need to go at. I told her friend's son got something to do with something, and Trump got those documents when Boosie and Yellow Breeze and them lied, and the city of Dallas and Houston lied. And me talking to people in the UK and other people wanted to be on my team, Trump hide those documents. And foreign leaders hide those documents as a guy with Doug Miller. Governor Andrew know that Boosie and them lied. The New York and them know they lied. Governor Andrew and them know. There's a lot of other people in power know that they lied with Boosie. I was talking about this building that was going to help everybody out and everything, but I also the blueprint that was going to help everybody out in different states. And me interacting with people off of live, shout out to New York and Brooklyn, shout out to Chicago, shout out to St. Louis, shout out to some of the people in Houston, and a gallery, because I was talking about bringing Disney Channel to Texas, putting production centers me just going around, but also talking about different stuff that'll help people in California out and help people in different parts of America, China, and just some that'll benefit Jamaica, Africa, that will benefit people and create more wealth in Jamaica and Africa and Chad where the poor people. We're talking about something that's going to change everything, a revolution, and change the whole format of everything in Jamaica, China, Africa. We're talking about those things. But you got manipulation, you got liars, you got dictators. And Boosie trying to expose me, Boosie. They been knowed about you. They know you was a liar. Governor Andrew and them know you was a liar. They know MO3. They know about Houston and Jay Prince and them. They know about Dallas and Yellow Breeze and them. They know. Donald Trump had those documents there. Donald Trump kept those documents because other people aren't. They don't know when fights was breaking out. I was trying to set up a payroll for the UK. And people wanted to be on my team. I talked to talent all around this world. I called about a blueprint. Nobody called to be him. I'm talking about something that's going to help New York, Chicago, and Detroit. Different people in different hoods is going to help people out and create foundation entrepreneur, a freedom of hip hop and entrepreneur. That means everybody will be able to get their life together. But I don't got time for liars. I don't got time for a city that like to lie. When the truth is going to come out when you collide those documents with MO3 and Yellow Breezy, he lied about his fan base. People in California say, I hope you make it. People in New York, people in different apps. Shout out to Bambi and all the rest of them, man. I talked to some people in Houston, said, Hubert, you keep this picture of me. And this, I talked to some people in Houston, and we just talked, and everybody was on there. And they said, it's not time for us to meet yet. And just I'm not worried about those things or what's going on with the kids. They was in that mall at jealousy. You know, I was talking about stuff that was going in the Galleria and talking and stuff that was going in the Galleria and going to the Willoughby Mall and talking to people. But this one guy said, oh, nobody, and this one business in the Willoughby Mall and nobody cares about Dallas. And like, hold up for a second. And nobody cares about Dallas. And I was talking to the other lady. And they were like, the other business said, Hubert, we don't care how much the money is. Like, even the kids with their parents, the little kids, the little 8-year-olds, and the 7-year-old kids, the little girls and the little boys, we don't care about how much the money is and stuff. This is me getting the support from the Galleria, but also this music business is going to help hair salons out. Tattoo shops are going to be able to expand. People are going to be able to bring food to the artists in ways that we understand. Tattoos is going to expand tattoo shop, hair salons. People could co-sign tattoo shops, hair salons be able to expand in America. So certain things, not just the building, the islands, and all the rest of these things, that's going to create change. We're talking about everybody. Why Donald Trump say we're going to charge people 15% and 20% to come here. Look at all that land. But you can't think like a violent person. You got to think as a business person. Look at all that land from New Orleans to Texas. We are going to be able to hire more fire department, more cable department on the rest stops. This is going to benefit everybody. Where lower crime go down, peace, harmony, entrepreneurship. 500 Degrees of Luann was one of my best albums. Imagine everybody having vendors dropping off of food, inventory, dropping off of things. Nobody have to starve. Every organization never have to starve. Peace will be able to happen, but we have to go. I don't want to be Big Meech. It's about learning from Big Meech. I don't want to be BG. I don't want to be Goyade. I don't want to be Kiki. It's about us learning from Dallas trying to do all that. It's about learning from it, not doing what they did. It's about learning from them. And it's not about learning from them. It's about not making the same mistake they made. They coming out a better person, but also you can be a better person. When BG got his degree, he got it. After everything he did, he coming out, he's getting back on track. And we proud of BG for getting that, right? And we would want him to stay on track, to move in a way that nobody else not move. You know, and that's the consequences. If it's for my family see murder, if it's free see murder, if for my city of New Orleans, my family see murder, free him, hope he get out. Nobody got time for those things. And yeah, when we talk about stuff in the streets online, we talked about, Everybody was like Cali, Cali is a fake singer. Everybody like Hubert. Don't worry about it because they got some fake stuff going on and lied me and stuff and all of that. So everybody just told me to stay focused on me and like and when you talking to people and everybody trying to get everybody attention and everybody was like Hubert just back up because you don't know if that girl is feeding for everybody else's attention. So it get to a point when on social media when you instead of talking to other, you gotta interact with other people and other people acting the way they acting. So I had some of my new friends that I met online. I haven't talked to them in a while. That I met online me was telling me to back off, and we talked a lot. We just talked about life as people in Chicago, New York. We talked a lot in St. Louis and different platforms. We talked to a lot of people. I got like 50 accounts. But one thing, I'm not going to deal with those things and where I'm constantly trying to move in a direction where something's not benefiting me. So me going to go to LA Film Production and have and be in Walmart and be able to do stuff and be able to make changes. All Ticket to Work program do is fill out applications. They don't do nothing. They close the case. We are talking about something that's going to benefit every Walmart and benefit the disability kids. Hire each people to go and help disability hour CBLs. Put the school bus drivers on the Walmart payroll. Go back and forth. If it's regular kids, baby, anything, they sign after they get out. This is something that's going to benefit everybody. They're not on the same level as me to do things. I'm not going to argue with people and talk about things. I don't complain. I do stuff early. My co-manager, Chris, told me at 29969, I want to Miller to hear me. He told me, he said, Hubert, I get you to do the job because I know you can do it. And when he was getting ready to leave, and my last expression, I thought he was going to smile and say goodbye. My last thing is seeing him out that door, look at me. He was looking a little mad, sad for a little bit. And I didn't get to say, hey, I have a good day, Hubert. I see you around. But when you have a good core manager, and he know you can do the job, and he told me that, Hubert, I get you to do the job because I know you can do it. And just doing it. And we already explained the why I got wrote up. Because, they don't pay me enough. You doing other people's job. You say I ain't friendly with everybody. It's my job when I'm on that floor is to talk to people. Nobody I had a problem at Smart Cards calling me out my name and I told a person I worked in customer service. Nobody don't want nobody that's mad and angry all the time. And angry all the time. When you're doing business, don't want nobody mad. So I got to a point that I was getting rolled up constantly. And when I got rolled up, you still come back to work? You still doing what they told? You make me sick. And Jessica didn't want to tell her. Even her manager got mad and talking about, you do it. I ain't friendly with everybody. That's my job. You know what I'm saying? When I can see the frustration in my customer spirit and all of that. Robert was kind of disturbed when he saw me stocking those shopper fast. He saw me stocking. And Xavier started being jealous when Summer and Tabitha were coming in. Hubert, we miss you. So being a family member came up in there. And he like, Hubert, you grown. He been watching me since I was a kid. And Xavier and them rolling their eyes and acting jealous. Look on the clock. Tell Joe Biden, look on the clock. I was being intimidated while I was on the scrubber because I'm doing other people's job. Tell them to tell the truth. Tell them to tell the truth what's going on. See, Dylan Miller's with Joe Biden. Tell them the truth. You go to work and you have negativity. This guy from Pro Juice, he said they have to start getting rid of people. And, I said, they ain't going to get rid of me. He said, how you think that? Because I'm there every day. Oh, you see? I said, what you got up your sleeves? There's the negativity out there, right? But I'm standing outside the deli one time, and I'm looking at my coworkers from outside the deli. You know what I tell somebody? When I'm looking outside the deli, I'm standing outside the deli, and I'm looking outside my coworkers, and I look at them. Jessica thanks her before she hired people, right? And I got my Hubert, you're right. And we looking at the mindset of the coworkers, and they're right. And if a customer agreement about, if a customer sitting in the side of me, and if a customer sitting by me, standing by me just pop up on me when I say something. Pop up on me and I say something. And do all of those things. And he's like, Hubert, you're right. And me and her look at our coworker, look at my coworkers, and we smile. That means it's not the wrong with me, it's wrong with them. So don't throw business and you got lied. Then everybody at 2996 at that, and when I came back, tried to speak on my shit. You don't tell something's wrong with that? You don't tell something's wrong with that? I said, hold up for a second. There's nothing wrong with me because they didn't even want to hire me back. They didn't even want to hire me back. And you going to regret what you said the first time again. That woman from New Orleans, you going to regret that. You going to see. You going to see. They didn't deny me before. You going to see. God said you going to see. And I want the Justice Department in Walmart, when we get ready to meet each other, we wanted to meet each other. She tried to speak on my situation, and she had no right to speak on that. That conversation, before we got hired back, we gonna get to the bottom of this right now. After 7 times, we gonna get to the bottom of this right now. Wherever they found out, I was able to get back home. But the people in the community in Garland tried to stop my progress. Tell them what happened in Garland, trying to stop my job progress in Garland with the city and the community of Yellow Breeze and them and the rest of them in the community. And they tell them what happened in Garland, everybody in Garland, what they tried to do. Why the interview was being rushed and made me feel uncomfortable. Tell them what happened. See, everybody don't want to stop. When you try to stop me from going to a Social Security community with the city of Yellow Breeze in Houston and people debate, all of them got something to do with it in Houston. But that dummy wants somebody to deal with, man. Keep them kids in this community that got a problem. I'm not out to keep dealing with that over there. So when that police came outside earlier, tampering with family, doing what they doing, they was already on to them before what? You can't call somebody a snitch when they was already on to you dummies in Houston and Dallas hip-hop. When you been exposed in that mall, they was watching you. They was watching the jealousy that you stand for. They were watching you outside the jelly. You don't think, hey, tell them to catch up. It's going to catch up with Houston. It's going to catch up with Lil Flip and all the rest of them in Houston. It's going to catch up with them. Tell them when the police knocked on my door, I want you to go to a video. When the police, all that fake acting they doing in Capitol Hill, said, I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention. Houston want to play dumb with Dallas, right? Come on, let's play dumb, Houston. Let's play dumb. Jay Prison, let's play dumb. I bet you would die for what you lie about. You know, the state of Texas got the death penalty, homie. I'm not playing with these kids, man. And I promise on the civil rights, I ask for your life and these Mexican life. And I ask for that life. You ain't surviving, Jay Prince, and all of y'all that fake stuff going on with you Mexicans and the rest of y'all going on in Houston. Tell him, and I told that police officer, Joe Biden told me to give him time. I give him time. I give him time, you hear me? But I'm not going to let a community that's stuck up and that already been exposed already play this game with these police officers and Dallas police officers. So while Donald Trump kept those documents in there, and that's the problem here, kept those documents in there. Yellow Breeze and Trap Boy Fred in the city of Houston want to play, I bet you die. And if Trump voters, you're a coward, Trump voters, man. Don't play this game with me. You done showed your hand about your tax dollar. Baby, I don't back down from racism of a disability. But you act like you the only one can fight for something and y'all don't know how to treat people. Gang member, this is not your war. And I'm not asking for beef, but this is personal. They made this personal. The schools, the community. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. The community made this personal. They made this personal. The schools, the racism made this personal. Made this. I'm doing something right now, Byron. I'm doing something. Not bad. I apologize. I'm doing something right now. I'm sorry. Try to handle this. I'm not how to deal with that at the end of the day. God's here to process of healing. Me and Sabino settled our problems. Everything was great. Mirza planned the same thing. That was said on purpose. Me and Patrick did dapped each other off in 2022 and 19. We did, me, Patrick, and Norman with this in the hospital. So give us space. Her mom and dad said, was it time yet? You know, and Mirza said that, he said that before. Everything was planned. So right now, I don't got time for Yellow Breeze in Dallas. And I'm asking these black kids and these Mexican, soon as this trigger be pulled, you die. Ain't no standing at jails. This is something that's bigger than you, and I refuse to let you get in my way. I don't got no beef with you. Just don't got no beef with you, but you in my way. You in my way addressing issues in this nation. I was sent to do a job by God. And it's that nigga, that Yellow Breezer won't lie. I ain't nothing like you. Don't want to be you. Don't want to be you. I will not open up until that court time come on. Even when that open up, me and Walmart have to come with some stables. So tell Houston to keep playing dumb with these dumb kids and these community that come with their parents, baby. Yellow Breezy won't open up because he don't want to be responsible. Him and Trap Boy Freddie and everybody that's involved in it want to be down with that nigga, man. The table turned. And I'm not going to keep doing it now. When I say we done, we done. I'm not out to argue with people. So people can keep talking and keep ignoring, baby. When it's time for me to go and I'm going to LA Film with me and Walmart guy. No, I got my own houses. I buy my own thing. I don't need liars and deception of a community that betrayed that trust. So let him keep picking and doing what he's doing. Let her have her own opinions and things. I don't got time for that at the end of the day, man. I don't got time for it. My mama, I don't got time for it. I really don't got time for it. My mama don't want to put her political opinion. Now, should you want to complain? I gave the mayor. The mayor is not going to just keep his job. He's going to jail. All of them. The prosecutors is going to jail. I don't care what you got to say. They better buckle up. You're just not going to step down and not lose your job. And go and not have a consequences. You're going to jail. You better buckle up, prosecutors. But you're not keeping your job. You're not keeping your job. You're not keeping your job. On everything, everybody in that courtroom, Judge Kennedy, from DEA, from everybody that got a badge in that prosecutor on that case, Trap Boy Freddie prosecutors, I promise you, you're going to jail. I promise you on the Holy Bible of God, you're not keeping your job. You are going to be arrested and thrown in jail for crimes. Prosecutor, don't play like you innocent in this. You know about Yellow Breeze and here, look, Kiki, we ain't never the same. So while you sitting up there, you and Bum B sitting up there being in a video together, remember why OGP we talk and they haven't did nothing about him? And everybody that's involved, God gonna show you something. God gonna show you something. And God gonna show you something. So when people want to agitate things, sometimes you can't be scared when to put family in jail when political opinions of others involved. I have to do whatever it takes to get the job done. I was sent by God, not by family, not by a Donald Trump, not by you and what you stand for. Not by you and what you stand for. And they trying to deceive with houses and act like they doing that. I got your community. I got the cowardness that you stand for, Donald Trump, and your community, your base. I went on the civil rights. We done here. Tell these racism and white and blacks that fight for their kids and they go to work and they don't know how to treat people and they don't know how to treat people, but teach their kids how to treat people. Tell that Mexican that work at my job at nighttime at 12, hey, I'm protecting my kids too. I'm protecting my son from racism of a narcissist, of a Mexican. I'm going to tell that guy that worked at 1216, he know he is. I'm protecting my kids from your lies, from your dictatorship. But I'm not going to let that. I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to move together with Walmart. I'm not trying to hang on to the past, forgiveness, and I'm trying to do this right. It's bigger than me. So I'm trying to have forgiveness. I want business with Walmart, and we do this together. And we do this together. We make changes together. But this is different from the streets. Yellow Breezer got vindictive behavior in the streets, and all about everybody that's affiliated with Yellow Breezer and them dumb kids. That's why I don't want nothing to do with Houston streets and Houston and them. They ain't right. So when I tell somebody to back off and they paid the price to pick sides and they didn't pay the price, with Jay Prince and them lying and the rest of them in Houston, they paid the price. Stay where you at. Yellow Breeze and them kids, stay where they are inside that. People got to respect that. People got to respect those things. I do business with Kanye West, when me with Kanye West and all the rest of the thing. But I don't want that type of energy around my kids. Now, I'm not going to keep on arguing with somebody and people keep picking and doing all of these things because I have to deal with certain things that I don't want to deal with at the moment. So I have to deal with things. I'm not going to constantly do that. And I told her, I'm done here, man. I'm done with the nonsense. I'm done with it. I'm done with the nonsense. Let her